What's up, Angels? Today we're going to be listening to, for the first time ever in my life, the band Corpse Pile on Maggot Stomp Records. Now, I have not listened to really anything from Maggot Stomp past the Vomit 4th release in like 2019. Got it fully signed by the band. There was like 20 people there. Uh, so this was like way back in the day, but I know Maggot Stomp's not really on the caveman mortician type of the deal anymore, but I figured I'd broaden my enhancement, get in touch with what's going on in the scene more, not just like the 90s, 2000s, 80s death metal, death metal. I messaged Maggot Stomp and they told me that this is a hardcore death metal band, so I'm not really know what to expect here. It has Torture on vocals, apparently, so we're expecting some nonsense. So we shall see. Let's go. This is Fed to the Starved. Okay, that's kind of like devourment-y type of stuff here. A little bit of like deathcore styled vocals. Okay, a little break from the slams. Okay. Okay, like dying fetus after like a deathcore part. This sounds very much like Immortal Suffering on that like 95 EP. Dum 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 dum. Is that it? Where the fuck was the... Torture doesn't do frog vocals live. He don't even do it on features. Like, what? 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 Where the heck did he sing? Okay, so apparently Torture was somewhere on that. I didn't hear no... So, I don't know what to say about that. Again, I am thoroughly disappointed in Torture. Corpse Pile, you're above average slam band in 2025. I feel like these guys were like more hardcore on their previous stuff, and then they like listened to like Cali brutal death metal, and then we're like, yeah, all right, let's try Force Fed Lead. After we hear about Wawa's 2 for 6 deal. Yeah, I mean it's down tune slam with uh like kind of like deathcore type vocals. Yeah, I mean there's definitely a demographic for Corpse Pile that I feel is uh the majority of the fans I feel would at least know of like Dying Fetus and Devourment. I don't think it would really go past that if I have to make a projection. I feel like it's a lot of like Beanie, Jewel, two-step crowd. But I mean that's just a crowd I would expect from this. I don't think it's the heinous killing kids, the Brodekin kids, stuff like that. I mean, do I think Corpse Pile is a bad band? No. Is it something that I would listen to thoroughly? No. Is it something that I would sit through live if they were opening for, say, Internal Bleeding or something like Dehumanize if they ever got back together, or even, I don't know, like Sanguis Sugarbog, I guess would be something that they would play a show with. I'd sit by and listen and bob my head. But if I was to, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy a CD unless it was for cheap. I feel like this is more fun live than listening to like a full album. I'd get pretty tired of this on a full album. But seeing this live with the big bass and the reverb and the crowd of the Jewel kids, probably really fun. Do I say it's my style of death metal? Absolutely not. Is that because I like riffs in death metal? No, not really. I mean, I'm very much Mortician esque and Internal Bleeding esque and stuff like that. But I mean, yeah, to me it's kind of just like deathcore that respects brutal death metal. So if that's your thing, that's your thing. Overall, me personally, I'd give this probably what I would give Force or Fed to the Starved. I'd say Fed to the Starved is a good 7 out of 10. Only for the fact that I'm a little disappointed in Torture's aspect. Torture's a very hot band right now. I could not even tell you where Torture is on that song unless he was doing like the deathcore shoutouts. But I mean, Corpse Pile, modern style, Devourment, clean polished, reverb, down tune, slam. I know that's describing like 200 bands in the scene right now, but hey, I mean, I would tour with them. Like I'd play a show with them. So, oh look at that, they cover Mortician. Oh, we gotta listen to the Mortician one real quick after we learn about AT&T.
Kids.
Okay, cool. Yeah, uh, these guys, uh, these guys get a pass for me. I must say, I was expecting to not like it. Corpse Pile's a band in 2025. So there you have it. Corpse Pile's a band in 2025. Jimmy from the Block approval. All right, right now it has a Jimmy from a Block approval. I don't know about the torture part of it, but Corpse Pile, you get my approval. Show me where's the and maybe I'll enjoy the torture part better. Until next time.